turning the pressure up. That's one thing we had a problem with last week.
Pressure up. We need pressure, and we close tank fill.
Okay.
And dial up the pressure to 100 psi. Well, 75 psi is good to start with. Maybe
okay.
100. That'll make it harder to control. 75 is pretty.
But that's plenty for fighting a fire. 75
that's
to 100.
Plenty.
Okay.
Yeah. On 100 feet of inch and a half.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Right now, the pump is deckheaded. Okay, we don't really want to do that for more than maybe 10 minutes.
The pressure without shooting water out.
Without the water going somewhere, because we're putting a lot of energy into the water in the pump.
Okay.
So I want to crack my tank, fill my reeser, let some of that water out back into the tank.
Okay.
Knowing that I'm going to have water supply secure pretty soon, I would just bleed a little bit out. Check the temperature now and then. Make sure it's not getting too warm.
Okay. Okay. And then the last thing, let's pretend that this truck is down at the cistern past Dave Silver's house, or John Silver's house. And what are we doing right now to fill this truck?
Okay, we're going to draft.
Yes.
A little different story.
Yep.
Okay. So we're starting in reeser. I would not engage caps.
Okay.
Not engage the compressor. Those top two buttons. Don't do that.
But we would have these two buttons on. Right. Okay.
In that case, we hook up the draft line here. All right. I like to start out in reeser. Okay, with some fairly good speed going.
Okay.
Give the water somewhere to go. So you're going to want to reeser. You're going to want to hook up the line back into the pond.
Okay.
All right. So that once you get draft.
Okay.
You're not going to lose it. You can always just dump it back in the pond.
Okay.
Alright? So you've got that set up, you've got water coming in here, and then when you're ready...
So I've got a hose hooked up to this and back into the pond.
Some water coming out of it. Alright, and then...
Because I opened this up.
What's that?
Because I opened that up?
Yes.
This is going to open that.
Yeah,
okay.
That
Yep.
this one.
Okay.
Then as you close tank the pump, you're opening the draft line.
Okay.
Alright, and that's that shift over.
Okay.
Alright, and then you may have to prime more in order to get it to happen.
Okay.
Alright?
Okay.
At worst, if it's not happening, sometimes you may intentionally leave tank and pump open, fill your draft line with water, and then draft.
Okay.
Okay, so you get a little reverse flow, flush all the air out.
Okay.
But you're going to need some throttle to get the flow going the right way again.
Cool.
What RPM do you draft at?
Whatever works.
Once it's drafted, once you've got your draft, you can go down to 0. Right? So remember, don't hold on this for more than 5 or 10 seconds at a time. Then shut it off, let it cool, figure out what's going on. Drafting's always a little tricky.
So that's really one of our only danger zones with this operation. That's how we can burn it up.
You can burn
by
that
using
out,
the prime.
and you can cavitate the pump if you're trying to pull too much.
Okay.
Like pull from too high too far down.
Okay.
Or if you are, well, that's pretty much.
So when I'm filling this, when it's full, it's going to start dumping out, basically.
Yeah, it will start dumping out. So you want to give that water somewhere to go. It's an overflow at the top.
Okay.
It's better to channel it and put it back where it belongs.
Cool. Awesome. Great.
Okay.
All right. Good job.